Hello everyone and welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, this is a series that I wanted to start on the channel for a while now, and my original island, I deleted it last summer because I just wasn't happy with it, and I made a new island, and I actually made progress on that new island in December and January. And this is what you're seeing right now, my second island, because you can't have more than one island on the Switch, so I completely reset the save data for my game and made a second island. And I'm not happy with the second island. I haven't played the game, like it's April now, and I haven't played the game for like 3 months, I want to say. Because it was snowing outside, right? There was snow everywhere, and it looked absolutely horrible. So I'm considering resetting again, so that I get an island that I'm happy with and that I can decorate that I'll be happy with. So third time's a charm. Hopefully that'll work out. But before I do that, I do want to tour around my second island, because I would have liked to do that for my first island as well. I don't really like deleting stuff. Like, I wish Animal Crossing was more like Minecraft, where you could have different worlds, like as many different worlds as you wanted. But that is not the case. If you want a new island, you have to buy a new Switch, and I'm not paying $400 for a new Switch just to have a second Animal Crossing island. That is absolutely ridiculous. So we got Isabelle here. Bamboo, yeah, it's bamboo season. Oh, she's gonna give us DIY, great. I completely missed the festival, Bunny Day, the Cherry Blossom season, all of that. I missed all of that, of course, because I haven't played in like 3 months. So, like, you really gotta play Animal Crossing quite often. That is loud. There we go. Okay, so this is what my island currently looks like. Let me just pull up the map for a sec. Yeah, you can see it's kind of nice. I'm happy with it, but I couldn't, like, I got it to this state and there wasn't really anything else I could do. I'm really happy with the villagers I got. Like, these are some awesome villagers. I'm happy with all of them. There's not like a single villager that I have that I dislike. Oh, and the butterfly changing everything. This was going to be like a graveyard or something like that. So I have this cool area over here. I actually started using custom designs and stuff, doing sections like this. My island is 5-star as well, even though I'm not done with it. But, yeah. And then I had this area over here. So if I go up here, this is my farming area. So I put all my trees, my money trees, my other fruit trees up here. And then over here, I put my pumpkin patch. And I love this. I love having this up here. This is so nice, just having it elevated on a cliff. So if I do remake an island, I'm definitely going to be copying that too. But yeah, I didn't finish like putting all the bridges and staircases in. So we have this area down here. Now, I copied this from someone on YouTube. Cordless VII, that's who it was. That's who it was. So this design right here, behind resident services, I copied directly from his video on his island, and I did really like it at first, but the amount of space it took up, I kind of didn't. So when I remake my island, I'm definitely going to go with a more natural feel, instead of, because like, originally this island was awful. The generation was not very good on it, so I terraformed it a lot. And usually, like, the problem with my first island was I brought these upper cliffs out, like the level 2, too far forward, and all that stuff. So I need to be more strategic with my terraforming, so that I don't ruin stuff. And this peninsula is also awful. But I have really cool areas like this, and I do like these, like, little breaks in the river and stuff, more natural. I was gonna set up an area over here. Here's the money tree. Here's meringue. And I put these things on the ground. Like, I got a lot of DIY codes and stuff and started putting them everywhere, and they were really nice. And it is gonna suck getting a new set of villagers, but this is, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, because like I can't just, it's really difficult to strip your island down and basically start from scratch again. Like, it takes so long and it's really difficult to envision in your head. So I'm not going to be able to be doing that. And I set up these sections like these. I do want to have something similar, like framing out all this area. I do really like what I did here. And I had like a statue. This was for like the beginning of the year, of course, so that would change annually. But this did not line up with the airport, which is the problem that I had. So I do want that. Then I had the shop over here. And again, I tried to line this up with how Cordless VII did it. So I put the museum back here and stuff. But I really didn't like the spacing of like my rivers and stuff, how the museum worked out. But this area I really liked, like the bamboo, the flamingos, and this kind of beach area that's selling stuff. I did really like this. So I am going to do something similar to this as well. Like, again, I took a lot of inspiration from the way Cordless VII did his second island and put kind of my own twist on it. And now there's actually bugs and stuff around. Like, winter really sucked because there's not a lot to do in winter, and it doesn't look as cool either. So yeah, stuff like this. So definitely going to be taking some inspiration from other YouTubers because their islands look absolutely amazing. And just looking at what they do and being like, hey, you know, I could do something similar to that, like make a custom building or something, is super cool. So, like, it's always great to get inspiration from others, I think. And I always do that with, like, every creative thing I do. I tend to take inspiration from other people and be like, how can I use, like, those types of techniques in my own kind of builds. But over here, I kind of had like a campground area, or like a, if you washed up on the beach and then you set up like this area, which I thought was really cool with the bonfire and the kitty tent and whatnot. And when I do start a new island, I might time travel. The problem with time traveling is that it's nice, but like you have to play this game often to actually make good progress in it. So the only time I would time travel is if I'm like in the middle of summer and I need, like, I completed everything and I want to jump to winter, but that's not likely to happen. So I wouldn't probably actually time travel forward. I'd probably end up time traveling backwards because I can't just play this game all the time whenever I want, because I have other stuff to do, other stuff to record as well. So, you know, this can't take up all of my time just playing Animal Crossing. But I am willing to time travel because I have done it before, and I'm not against it. I don't think it's cheating or anything, like, because that's literally impossible. Like, cheating, like, this is a single player game, and this is your island. You can do whatever you want with it, so you can't cheat, and you can't cheat yourself because you're doing what you want. So, like, it's not cheating. Like, I had cool stuff like this in this bathroom. I really liked how this bathroom turned out. I really like my house. It's just the outside of the island, the layout. I'm not happy with the layout, so I'm gonna have to make adjustments there. But this episode's just kind of gonna be like an intro, like a primer. I'm gonna get started with the game, like the first week of it, off screen for sure, so that everything is set up properly. I'm definitely gonna have an office room like this, having all like the trophies and stuff inside of it. It's gonna be super cool. And the kitchen, I suck at kitchens. Like, every single kitchen I made in Animal Crossing just is awful, because I can never get the right stuff for the kitchen. It's like, I have so many things that I can put in the kitchen, but it never really fits, because it's like, there's so many different things you can put in a kitchen, but if I make this the kitchen, it's just so small, and like, I don't have counters and stuff, or chairs for like a good table, so it's like, I have a lot of stuff that I can put down, but I end up putting it on the floor, so that's kind of a problem. Oh, and I never got a basement yet, because I was saving my money, but I was also spending a lot of it on just developing the island, like bridges and stuff, moving houses around, which is expensive. Like, it costs 50,000 bells. That's like a day's worth of money made in Animal Crossing. Oh, and I killed all the roaches, okay. Yeah, so I have the manga wall, super cool, super really good aesthetic. But yeah, I'm gonna save and quit and then reset everything. And like, I don't mind starting from scratch, but I don't exactly want to take all the progress that I make, because I put hours into this. Let me just go here and check. Profile. 500 hours in Animal Crossing. 2 islands, both deleted. Like, all of those 500 hours of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Not really. But, you know, all that work put into making those islands, it just goes down the drain. Like, I can't have those because you can only have one profile, which is awful. Like, I still don't understand why Nintendo decided to do that. I don't understand that decision, because it makes no sense, and it's a complete waste. But, you know, it is what it is, and I have memory of what I did. You know, I have experience of what I did, so it's lost forever physically, but I still remember what my island was and the progress that I made. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Let me just it'd be faster just to reboot the game at that point. I pressed A, so then I have to save and quit all over again. But I'll see you guys at the screen where I talk to Timmy and Tommy to start off the island again. Alrighty then. I've gotten the save data deleted, downloaded whatever it needed to download to actually boot the game. I guess all those updates, it really doesn't make sense why Nintendo's doing that. Like, they should have just released the game with all those updates in it in the first place. Because, like, the base game is missing so much content because it doesn't have all those updates. But, you know, they're doing what they want to, you know. It gets people to play it for longer, I guess. I mean, personally wouldn't make me play it any less longer. Here we go, Timmy and Tommy. Good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to, but first let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Incorporated. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? First step is checking your application. This is your first time applying for one of our packages. Yes, it is. Understood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Okay, so let's put in this name. Sometimes I name my characters after myself, like I make the character me, but other times I make the character like an OC, so just an original character. So that's what this is going to be now. Not me, but a different character that I'll be playing as. Elizabeth. You can't change this. So, yes, the spelling is correct. Oops. Birthday. Month. 9. Cannot change your birthday later, which is horrible, because if you live in a country where you have the day and then the month, you can mess up your birthday when you put it in. If you're not paying attention. So you should be able to change that. Okay, now they want a photo, so we can change this later, but let's just choose. That seems good. Hairstyle. Color will be black. The eyes, the color will be blue, sure. And let's have... What kind of eyes did I use before? Pretty sure that's what I used. Nose will be a button. Or, yeah, a button. We will have that as our smile. Then we'll have a light blush, and there we go. Talking about unique home, so excited. Yeah, they're gonna ask us if we live in the northern or the southern hemisphere. I'm gonna say northern, of course. North America. Okay. So this is where it might take us a while. Because if the map is not of our liking, we have to start this whole process over again to re-roll these seeds. Which is terrible, because it can be really tedious in choosing an island. But, I kind of don't like any of these. This one is weird. Oh, that's terrible. That's not very good. It has a heart pond. You see that at the top? It has a heart pond. That's really cool. But that... Oh, it does line up. It looks like resident services does line up with the airport there. Huh. And this is two bottoms, which is also nice. Because I've always had one side, but I wouldn't mind having two bottoms. This one doesn't line up. And the peninsula sucks. And the rocks do kind of suck as well, it seems. Not a lot of rocks. A half-decent peninsula. 3 rivers. That is going to take some terraforming, and I'm not super happy with that. So let's go ahead and do all of this over again. My mouth is so wide open right now, yo. The thing that my pointer's on right now. This is the same island that Cordless VII got for his second island. It's very cool, and I might go with it. The resident service is in a different location. It doesn't line up the same. Same with the airport. Interesting. So a lot of stuff is randomized. The rocks kind of suck. The beach is not centered. This one's super weird. The way the river is, that's kind of weird. It stretches so awkwardly. This one's okay. I mean, the rivers converge, which makes it kind of weird. I don't like that. But it's not that bad. It's pretty good. This one. But none of these. This one lines up with resident services. It's okay, but it's not the best. Resident services doesn't line up. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Not a big deal. Should be okay. And I can do what I want with this island, it looks like. Because it appears over at the left a bit, which is good. It's not a big pier though, which sucks. The piers... I'm sorry, not the pier, the peninsula. The peninsulas kind of suck on these ones. It's really difficult to pick one. Because, like, you pick one, you can't change it. Which is a real yikes moment. I really wish the airport and the resident services just squeeze kind of over towards the center a bit. And the back island, not in a good location. So that would require terraforming. Which, again, I don't want to do a lot. Terraforming... but it should be okay. It should be okay. Let's just go with it, man. We should be okay with this. We should be just fine with this. Because like seeing it from top down, like actually running around does give you a different perspective as well, so let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Resident services, airport, not a good. Sleeping bag, a lamp. If we kill time, doesn't matter. Hypothetical question, they're not actually gonna give you anything. Okay, That might come back and bite me later. The resident services and the airport not being in a good location. And the peninsula is really tiny as well. But we'll see. Let's see. White. Is my airplane white? The last 2 times it will be orange. Just because you see it in the bottom corner at a certain color, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Because like on my second island it was green, but it was actually orange. Like when I first saw that icon it was green, but my plane actually ended up being orange. So it's not accurate until you see it, until you land, you know. Please let it be white. That would be so cool if it was white. I do really wish you could customize more stuff, because a lot of it's just left up to chance, which I'm not happy about. But this looks pretty good so far. Fingers crossed. And it's green, not white. That's not bad. Hello there. No, he said we're here. I misread that, and I just did an Obi-Wan meme, so it's great. Please join us at the plaza. Yeah, fearless leader Tom Nook. Who are these people? Tank. He looks pretty good. He's like a jungle villager. Then we have Agnes. Agnes. Okay. Got sounded out. She seems pretty cool as well. But yeah, that's nice. It's green. I'm happy with that. Can I? Nope, can't pick stuff up yet. That has not been enabled. It's not that bad. Do I get the map yet? No, because I don't have my phone. For these areas, this should be good. Yeah, honestly, this should be okay. It doesn't. It seems pretty good to me. Yeah, and that area is pretty big, which is good. We can put the same beach shops over there. This area can go up and across to here. Let's and then we can have like a plaza area here with like a fountain and a garden or something. Talk to him. Alright, that's everyone that sees. Angus here. Agnes is Tank here. And Elizabeth. Yep. Mr. Nook. So I'm just gonna breeze through all of this, set down the tents and stuff, and then end the episode. Nice feature that they automatically do that. If they detect that you have pears, or if they detect that you already collected fruit, they'll be like, you won't have to redo the dialogue again, which is nice. What should we call it? Yeah, now we get to name it. And it sucks that you have to pick the name, because some of the names that the villagers pick are actually really nice, but you don't get to vote on them. So if a villager says a name and you're like, oh, that's super awesome. Too bad, that's not going to be the name. The name you type in is the name, so that kind of sucks. And you can't change the name. Yeah, you can't change this. This can be seen by others during online play, so pick an appropriate name. Yeah, so we're going to go with this. Astoria. You okay with Astoria? Yes, I do believe that I am. Roxalot, Tommytown, Bellevue. An abbreviation of Agnes's name would be nice. She said Roxalot, but like rock salt or something. Pear juice. So now we can chill out over here. But yeah, this seems like a good place to end it off. So this is the beginning of a new island for me in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I look forward to what this island is going to be like. Look forward to the development, making videos, all that. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'm gonna make some progress for the second episode, and I will see you then.